Good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, August 25th, and I finally called my doctor's office to make an appointment to see him. I'm going tomorrow afternoon. Like I said before, I wasn't planning on going to see him. I was trying to hold it off, but I couldn't take it anymore this afternoon. I was fine this weekend, thinking, yay, it's done with for now. I don't have to worry about it for a little bit longer, but this morning I woke up and I felt stuff on this, throat. I'm thinking it was, dry mouth and dry throat because sometimes I do sleep with my mouth open. But as the morning went on, I realized, no, it's back. So I didn't, what I usually do the last couple of weeks. I did sleep with the humidifier on last night, and I gargled, I cleared my throat and coughed a zillion times. This afternoon with my lunch, I had some of the marshmallow tea, and after lunch, I used the neti pot, which no, I'm not a fan of because what it's been doing as of late, but that's why I used it. I wanted to use it, and then of course I coughed and coughed and coughed, and after that, I'm like, okay, I'm gotta call the doctor's office and make an appointment. And I have to go out this week anyway to pick up my prescription for my thyroid. So instead of 2 trips, two lift rides, it's going to be 3. It's going to be in the doctor's office, Walgreens, and home. And I'm not thrilled about it, but anyway, it has to be done. So when I decided to call, they just got back from lunch because they go from lunch from noon to 1. Okay, so I gave it a little time before I called because I knew they'd get back from they just got back from lunch. So I needed like 5 to 10 minutes and called, and I was on hold because they just got back from lunch. So, making phone calls, and people were probably calling them as well at the same time I was. So I finally made an appointment to see him, like I said, tomorrow afternoon. So he'll most likely give me a referral. I'm hoping for a throat specialist or allergist or something. Because the last time I went to see him about this, he gave me the antibiotic, and he said if it's not improving, it's not better to call the office, and he'll give a referral for specialist. And I did that, and they were busy, and they never got back to me, supposedly. Sometimes I think the receptionist doesn't give messages, but anyway, because my mom called a couple times, and the receptionist never gave them the messages. But anyway, so that's the deal for tomorrow. And this weekend it was pretty quiet. I stayed home, and like I said, I made the chicken and dumplings Saturday night, and it was good. I had enough leftovers for Sunday and yesterday, and today will be the last day for the leftovers, so that was good. I'm really getting tired of cooking. I don't want to order out, at least not right now, because of my credit card, but I'm getting tired of it, and being by myself stinks. I've said that before. And Sunday, my neighbor, he put in the new furnace filters for me. And I noticed when the air comes on, the filters, they're flat. I'm double jointed, don't mind me. So they're flat. And when the air comes on, they rise up to like the big holes in the ceiling. They don't go in, they just, pyramid up. So I'm like, that can't be right, because the other ones didn't do that when I changed them. So I'm like, okay. So I was looking on YouTube, and I'm thinking, okay, they look right. But I did go up and check myself, and it looked okay. And I tried to close the vent, the host, the whatchamacallit's in. I couldn't, my arms weren't reached enough to close it and screw the things in, so I had to text somebody from the group that, used to pick me up, that arranges the lunches for Sundays. I had help. So they came over and fixed it for me, and they actually came in the house this time, because normally they just, come. I'm usually waiting outside, and they never came in. So they looked around the house and stuff. So that was my exciting thing on the weekend. So other than that, nothing. So I'm going to end it here for right now, and that's it for right now. See you guys later. Good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, August 26th, and yesterday I heard, well, the woman that's buying my mom's car came by and dropped off the payment for next month, and we were talking a little bit. She wanted to know how things were going, and if I'm still going to the meetings, the agreement group, and I said no, we're still not having them. She's like, not even Zoom, and I said no, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't think some people in the group are technology savvy to do the Zoom. I've had it, I used it twice. I used it once on the laptop and once on the desktop, and the desktop was when my cousin's mother passed away at the beginning of the pandemic, and I don't know about, well, I don't know if it's still this way now, but back then, when at the beginning, nobody were able to go to funerals. She couldn't even go to her mom's funeral. We did it via Zoom, and when I did it, I didn't have no sound, and I couldn't figure out how to get sound. And by the time I did, the funeral was over. So I'm not that technical savvy either, but I only used it twice. Anyway. And then she wanted to know if I wanted to get together Thursday for sushi, and I said yes. And she'll let me know, probably, hopefully tomorrow or later today or tonight about it. I'm thinking she's working tomorrow. That'll be after 7 or around 7. So I'm hoping, because then I'll be out 2 days in a row. Woohoo! So I was out today. So that's about it for yesterday. And then today I went to the doctor, and I wouldn't say call, but use the lift. And I did the wait and save Lyft because it was a little bit cheaper. Well, it's a little bit cheaper on Lyft, and a little bit cheaper than Uber. I wish I got a discount code for Lyft for their luxury rides, but who wants a luxury ride to the doctor? But anyway, I did the wait and save. I did it around 12:35. My appointment was at 1:30. So I'm thinking the window of getting a ride was between 12:40 and 12:50, I think. And I'm like, great, because between that window, once you get a ride, that driver still has to come to the house to pick you up and take you to wherever. So I'm thinking, great, I maybe get there like 1:15. I'm sitting watching TV, and all of a sudden I hear the phone beep and saying, your Lyft driver is on its way, he'll be here in 3 minutes. And I'm like, ah! Threw on the mask, dug out my key, and put my sunglasses on, and walked out the door. And by the time he got there to the house, and I got to the doctor's office a little bit before 1. And they weren't open yet. I think there was like a couple minutes before they opened, because they were at lunch. So I tried to find a shady spot and waited. And there was a guy that was there a little bit before me. He was waiting in his car, but he let me go in first, like a gentleman. And he let me sign in first. I don't know why. So I signed my name, arrival time 1 o'clock, appointment time 1:30. Thinking, oh. Now I was kind of thinking I was going to wait a while before get called. No, I'm the first one that got called, which was probably fine. You know, get in, get out, get out. The nurse came and asked what was wrong and did the vital, or why am I here, and did the vitals. And then, like a minute or so later, he came in. And I was there last month, almost a month ago, a month yesterday. Or no, a month tomorrow. I was there. And he asked what's going on, and I told him the throat, mucus in the throat, and I said it started last one, not this last one, not last Wednesday, but Wednesday before. Tried to do it on my own, with this, doing the neti pot and everything. But after a while, yesterday when I did the neti pot, I'm like, I felt the stuff coming up, and I started coughing. I'm like, nope, I got a call. So, he said the smoke with the fires in California, the smoke's not helping. And I said, yeah, I know that. I figured that out. So he gave me, I thought he would give me a referral this time, because this is the third time. And I said, why did this happen last month when I was here? He laughed. But he gave me another antibiotic, another thing of amoxicillin, a week's worth, 3 times a day. And this one's a pretty color. I thought it was pink and black, but I took one and I looked on the bottle and it's blue and light pink, but it's a really dark blue. And then he told me to get Allegra D 12-hour, and I forgot. It's over the counter now. It's been over the counter. When I went to pick up, because I waited for the prescription, it's like not that long. And I looked around Walgreens and they didn't have any Halloween stuff out, which was disappointing, but kind of grateful. So the pharmacy, when I went to pick up the prescriptions, because I had my thyroid medicine too, and she goes, well, the insurance won't cover the Allegra, does over the counter. And she pointed like the 3 boxes behind the counter on the shelf with the prescriptions, and she told me the one, how much one was. It was like $30, and if I wanted it, and I'm like, I'm like, I don't know. She's like, well, I'll let you think about it while I get your prescriptions. And I'm like, there's no way, $30. I had the money, I had the cash on me, but I was going to other places after. So I'm like, I wanted to make sure I had the cash. And I didn't really want to use the debit card yet. So like when she came back, and I'm like, no. And I asked, because I have Benadryl, and I asked if that will work the same way, and she said no, because I think she said the Allegra one will help, with not your nose being so stuffy and stuff. My nose is not that stuffy. It's like sinuses and everything. But she said the Benadryl will just make you sleepy. And I'm thinking, duh, that's why I take it at night to help me sleep sometimes. But I said no, and I said to myself, I'll look online later when I come home to see if it's cheaper on Amazon or wherever. And even then, I wouldn't get it right now anyway, because I'm like, I don't want to look at my how much my credit card is. Going to the doctor was $10.25, and going to Walgreens was $8.11, and coming home, I think it was $8.36. Ugh. But anyway, so from Walgreens, I walked across the street to the 99-cent store. They had their Halloween stuff. They had 3 registers open, and the lines were long in all 3 of them. You'll open more. I know, social distancing, but they were like in the aisle. But anyway, got some stuff. Halloween. Back, there was nobody there. So I got some stuff at the 99-cent store. I got the spooky sign. This was $1.99. I got it because it was pink. Come on. And I got this hanging sign. This will go on my front door. And the other Halloween thing I got was like this lantern. Black cat. I'm thinking it'll go up front because there's like a hanging basket, like a hook out front. I know there's a couple in back. And the last thing is not Halloween. Oops. I got Pop-Tarts, pretzels, chocolate flavor. These are good. With my prescription, you have to take it 3 times a day. And I'll probably I'll take another one tonight. And I'll probably have this as a snack. And this also was at 99 cents. This is $1.99. They had, I think, the 6-pack or 3, of this for the same price. I got the bigger one. And that's all I got in the 99-cent store. I wanted to get some more Halloween decorations because I don't have that much. I already put out the ones that I have out that I got at Target last year. I want to go back there to see. So I saw some stuff in the dollar spot on Instagram for Halloween. No problem. I know I'll go that way sometime next month, middle of the month, to Target. Maybe I'll go there sooner. I don't know. But yeah. And then I went not next door, but a few doors down to Windy City Beef and Dog and got me an Italian beef and fries for a late lunch, early dinner. Because when I came home, it was 3 o'clock. So way early for dinner. And for lunch, before I left, I had a bagel. So I was kind of hungry. And that's my day. Yeah, I already took an antibiotic after I had my lunch. And like I said, I'll take one tonight. And I'm going to get the Allegra, but probably next week or so. Because I know, like I said, I already have too much on my credit card. I almost was thinking about getting a 5-pack because on Amazon they have an Allegra with 5 tablets. But I'm like, no, wait. So I'm gonna wait, I think. And I'll either get it on Amazon or go to Target. I don't know. Why do these things have to be so expensive? I don't mind getting it because I know I need it, but the price. But anyway, I think that's it for today. So I'll see you guys later.